is it really? Yeah, now her name is Crafty. Yeah, girl, let's see here. CraftyRia, yeah, CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. CraftyRia, yeah, CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said, CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. Yeah. Ever since she was a little girl, she said, I like to make things with my hands. I like to make some art that I can put up on a wall, or maybe put it in the mail, and maybe someday someone will get it, you know. Yeah, you know I like to make myself some Christmas cards. Yeah, I like to make all types of stuff. I like to take little scraps of paper, I like to put them all together real cool. Yeah, don't you know that it's fun? I like to do it, yeah. Yeah, say CraftyRia, that's the name, yeah. CraftyRia, say it now, Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. She does now. CraftyRia, she's tough and cool, yeah. You know, she streams on YouTube, it's true. You just gotta put a name right in there, hit subscribe. You should, yeah. And all you ever see are both her hands, you know. Makes me kind of suspicious, you know, that's all I'm saying. You know, maybe she's not a human being. I mean, it's possible. We got all types of things in the chat. You know, we got cows, we got chickens, we got people who supposedly have faces. We got all types of people here too, yeah. You know, maybe she's, you know, maybe she's some kind of creature. Maybe she's got tentacles. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's got tentacles and she's got hands, animatronic human hands on the ends of two sticks, and she just puts those in front of the camera and does all the crafts, which would make it even more impressive than it already is. You know, just the dexterity involved in such a thing. You know, it would be ridiculous, you know. Yeah. Don't you know her name is CraftyRia? I figured out a secret. She's an octopus. I said she's an octopus, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. Yes, CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. You know, I figured out a secret. I always wondered how she could make all her crafts so fast. Turns out she's got 8 tentacles.
There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome in and happy Monday. I hope everyone's having a fantastic and wonderful day. Oh, Christine, there should be sound now. Let me know. There should be sound. My meter says there is. Okay, yes. All right, well, welcome in, everybody. Happy Monday, February 23rd. Welcome in, Christine and Susan, Destilu, Anne. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. How's your weather? Other than everybody could answer except for Christine. It's probably really warm and wonderful where Christine is. The rest of us, how much snow are you shoveling? Because I had to shovel snow today. We finally got grass. We could finally see grass. And you know what? It snowed today. And we were only supposed to get like a half an inch. And there was quite a bit more than a half an inch. I know, it's so cold. It's not as cold as it was when we had the last snowstorm here anyway. It's in the 20s. We had sub-zero Fahrenheit temperatures before, and I did not like that. Ripley likes the snow. She tends to hop around in it when it's not, when it's measured in inches and not feet. So, tried to go for a walk, but it was too bitterly cold. You did one lap and then bailed to do errands and said, "Hey, I'm with you on that, Ann. I am with you on that." I'm not going to go walking out in the snow. Welcome in, Ange. Yeah, Ange will be here, but not typing. And if she is typing, she's typing one-handed and making typos. So I will try to our best to read Ange's typing. You need voice to text, Ange. You need voice to text. And you can just sit there and talk, and it'll type whatever. All right, today we're going to do a continuation of last stream. I'm going to make some more St. Patrick's Day cards because I have those glow-in-the-dark stickers. I do have a Mad Lib picked out of this book. So if anybody would like to be the volunteer, please type the word volunteer in the chat. And you would be the word picker. Everyone can participate by adding words. It's just the volunteer will do the picking of the ones that go in the story. Let me put in this Mad Lib info. There we go. That's awesome, Anne. I'm so happy that Will was able to vote in his first election. Excellent. I saw your post on Facebook. I was so proud, so happy. Excellent, excellent. All right. So let me see what our first word is going to be. We're going to need nouns. Let's start with 3 nouns. Okay, 3 nouns. Noun is a person, place, thing, or idea. That's awesome that the poll workers cheered for him. These are the really cool glow-in-the-dark diamond painting stickers that I had made. We used some of them last week, but these are the ones I have left. Some of them don't have to be for St. Patrick's Day, like the rainbow I can use anytime. So, like the bow tie could be used for any time as well. I like these though. And then this one that says St. Patrick's Day. Some of these I think I will probably work with today. And what glows in the dark is the white outer outline. Those are the beads that glow in the dark, or the drills as they call them. I don't know why they call them drills, but that's what they are, the outline. All right. And let me get my St. Patrick's Day bag of tricks right there. All right, and then where are my card bases? I didn't get my stuff out and ready prior to the stream. How dare I not be ready? Destalou says she did her first diamond painting over the weekend. Floral keychains that you're going to give away as purse charms. That is awesome. They are fun. I like these small things like these or keychains. A lot of times I'll get the keychain kits and use them as decorations for our Christmas tree. We have a rainbow Christmas tree we keep up all year. And those keychains make excellent Christmas ornaments or Christmas tree ornaments or any kind of tree ornaments. Okay, let me see. Where is my box of card bases? There is a box of card bases. Where is my other box of card bases? I'm not facing the microphone if you can't hear me. Oh, there it is. I'll put it over there. I don't have a lot of white. And guess what I did not do? I did not make white. Anne says she is almost done with a huge cat she's been working on for 3 years. I have some big ones that I've been working on for years. And, you know, I like the little ones because they're instant gratification. You could do one and then I don't know. These I thought were a little boring in a way because it had so much green. So, they were, you know, I don't like doing so much of one color, but I do them when I watch YouTube videos or watch Twitch and that sort of thing. Where is my, here it is. I got this out. I need to make a cover that says CraftyRia's card sketches. The thing you don't like is the sticky that remains between the drills. Yes, you can coat with Mod Podge, but be careful with Mod Podge because it can make them not shiny. Triple Thick is a brand of goo you could put on, or if you get one that's made for diamond painting, that can do as well. Because yes, if you're hanging it in your home or doing something like that, like when I put them on the Christmas tree, that stuff will get dust or dog hair and stuff caught on it. Because yeah, there is some sticky. For the cards, I'm not coating them. But for things that I'm hanging on the wall and stuff, I do coat. But be careful with Mod Podge because sometimes it takes the shine away. So try it on a fake one. They're still shiny. Okay, good, good. Definitely don't use the matte Mod Podge. Maybe that's what somebody... I saw someone said it made them not shiny, but maybe theirs was matte. I'm not sure. I do have some rainbow washi tape, but I don't have rainbow stuff for today. Okay, let's see. What card sketch are we going to do today? We did number 1. Did we do number 2 last time? I'm thinking this would... That's a good size. Welcome in True Paradox Productions. Oh, I meant to type out sentiments that said Happy St. Patrick's Day. And did I do that? Of course I did not. I meant to do that for my cards from last week and for this week. All right, let's see. Which card sketch am I going to do? I did some of these last week. This reminds me of you. True. It's green and it's a top hat. It is, it's true all the way through. Oh, that rhymes. Almost everything rhymes with true. All right. That's a fold card. I'm not going to do a flip card. You do. You do have one that is very similar to that. True is a streamer on Twitch, you guys, if you have not seen him around. All right. Let's go with this here. Get an idea. Use gloss because that's what you had. The tuber used super gloss, but didn't want to buy that. Triple thick, but not enough. I can't get I have triple thick. I can't get the lid off. The lid is triple thicked on really good. If you guys know how to get the lid of triple thick off, I'll show you with the bottle. I think I have that here. Yeah. By the way, this is a really good brush for these types of things. This is Deco Art Triple Thick, and it's practically full. It's just, I can't get it open. So I've tried hot water, and I mean like steaming hot water, and I can't get it open. So if anybody knows how to get the lid off, if you have any tricks, let me know. So yeah, but I love these brushes. I think these brushes are by Mod Podge, and I didn't try. Oh, that jar opener tool. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's glued shut. This stuff is amazing. I love triple thick. I just don't know how to get it to work. And doing potty numbers on stream. What am I doing on stream? I'm not doing potty anything on stream. By the way, we need 3 nouns. If anybody would like to participate in the Mad Lib. We're going to need a lot of nouns, so you could put more than 3 in. Oh, I did. I did go to Echo Park site, and guess what? They have their St. Patrick's Day things, but they're $7.50 now. They're not $5. I'm going to have to, at some point, sit here and make card bases because I'm almost out. Okay. Let me see. Ripley's fur is there. I need a couple pieces of paper. Well, I think this one is perfect for this. Oh, I don't know, Anne. I may have missed your nouns. I totally missed your nouns. Let me scroll. I don't see them at all. Put them in again, Anne. I don't see them. Unless it was before you were talking about voting. Yeah, I don't see them at all. I have live chat picked also. Sorry about that, Anne. I don't know where they went. Hug, ashtray, and dart. Huh? For true. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to use this piece for sure. Yes, because if you give someone a hug, that's a noun. If you hug someone, then that is a verb. Welcome in, Carol. Cupboard. Curtain bed. Ballot, democracy. Voting sticker. Yes. I got them. And I got Dustus also. Ceramic coaster. Tater tot. Tater tot. And tote bag. Okay. So yeah, I think this is going to be good. Yeah, this, and let me get maybe this and maybe gold. Maybe this. Okay. Put these away for now. Actually, I'll take these smaller pieces out. I may be able to use them. All right. So we have this card sketch number 2. This and a piece of green square behind it. And this may be, what if I put gold behind it and die cut a circle to put this on in green? I can't die cut a circle in gold because the die cutter won't cut through this paper. But, oh, I know. The die cut might cut through gold. Or maybe I won't do a... It might cut through gold metallic, but not these papers. It does not like to cut through that. All right, let's see. I'm going to cut this down to right before the word green. Which we have that there. I do kind of like a green square. I wonder how this would look on it without a circle behind it. I think I'll do this just without a circle, and I don't have to mess with die cutting at all. Let's see. I'm going to cut this at about 2.5 inches. Where did my P? Oh, there it is, right there. There. And, all right, let me pick some of these nouns. So this is what we're working on right there. I'm going to pick ashtray. And voting sticker. And tater tot. No, I need plural nouns. I think I'm going to use tater tots as a plural noun because I like it. I'm going to put that in there because it makes me laugh. Tater tots. And curtain. All right, let me mark off that I did one of these. Okay. So I put ashtray, curtain, voting sticker, tater tot. Okay. All right, the next word we need is a verb ending in ing. We're going to need more nouns later. We just need one verb ending in ing. Okay, this will kind of go right there. My tape is very loose in my glue gun. Carefully. This card is for true. And then I do need to make sentiments, and I could definitely put one down there. I don't think this was even. I'm going to leave it. Don't look at it being crooked down the side. I can't take it off now and trim it. But this will say eventually Happy St. Patrick's Day. Oh, that drives me crazy. Can I take it apart? You know what? This was probably the center of a card that I cut out. Yeah, I think I can maybe trim it up. It's the top and the bottom too that need to be, the whole thing needs to be squared. Okay. Don't fall down. There, you stay like that. Yep. The whole thing needs to be squared up. It's 3 of the 4 edges. The only one edge that was straight was the one I just cut. Okay, there. This is how you fix your broken cards. There. There. Nobody will know except us. Crunching. Okay. Okay, there. Ta-da! All done. Nobody knows. Where did I put my... my book? Where's my book? Oh, here it is. It's under the green paper. All right, this is number 2. I'm going to put it back. Okay. We did a lot of these last time. Patterned paper. Let's see. I'm going to probably just do a lot of the number 1 kind of cards. Let's see what I have for patterned paper. I have this. That little guy. Okay. So we have this, we have this. This is kind of like a gold marble paper. We have some green tie-dye. We have some of that. That might go with these. I think are going to be too dark to match my embellishments. These two would go really well with it. And I also have this left over on my desk. Okay. I wonder... These little shoes are cute, but I need something for the third thing. I think we talked about this last time. It has to be small. The bow tie is probably going to be too big. Unless I just make it really big across the top or across the bottom. I don't know. I like the little leprechaun. I like the hat. Oh, that last card I said was going to be for True, but it can't be. The hat has to be for True. I like this. But I also like this a lot too. That I think goes good with the hat. But you know what I got to do? I got to make card bases. You guys, I have to. I forgot I needed them. All right. Talk amongst yourselves while I make card bases. I'll just make like 6. Or how about if let me make 8. It will only take a few minutes. These are 8.5 by 11 pieces of cardstock that you get at the office supply store. I score them at 4 1/4 down the middle. 4 1/4. 4 1/4. You can use a ruler and a pen that ran out of ink, if you wish, to score your things. You don't need a fancy scoreboard. And then I scored it on this side, so the indentation is going that way. So then what I do is I turn it over and score. It seems like it's backwards. But it is not. I promise you. Okay. Then I have these big old pieces, and then I cut them at 5 1/2. I'm going to get my other paper trimmer. This one doesn't go up to 5 1/2 exactly, but this one does. All right, and there we go. That's as easy as it is to make 8 card bases, except I cut this one wrong, or I scored this one wrong. These will just be a little bit smaller. I must have scored it at 4 1/8 instead of 4 1/4, because I was talking. I was doing more than one thing at once. Okay. There we go. We have 8 card bases now. Easy. Simple, easy to do. All right, so we only have one verb ending in ing, and that is crunching. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the Mad Lib. Crunching. All right. Now we need, let's do 3 adjectives. Three adjectives. I must not be true. I only saw crunching. I have it set to live chat and not top chat. And barking, I didn't see barking. Oh, I did. I saw Anne's barking. I'm sorry, Anne. I did see it. It did come up. I missed it. I'm sorry, Anne. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, we have welcome in, Kim. Flowery, shimmery, golden. Okay, I saw those. Okay. I don't know. This might be too bright for those. I do like this for the hat for sure. I didn't see Ange's, no. I did not. That is so weird. I must not be seeing all the messages. That must be a YouTube. There must be some kind of a glitch. I'm going to put it on top chat and then back to live chat. All right. Top chat. Live chat. Okay, see if it oh, you didn't do words. I see your comments. Yeah. All right. What about oh, how about that gold's too little. That gold is too small. What about shamrock? And that, yeah, that'll work. Okay. I'm going to make 2 cards that are pretty much the same. Do I want to do 2 that are the same? No. I'm going to use number 1 and use the hat. and I'll do something else with that. Okay, I'm going to cut this at about 5 3/8. I'm going to make it a little bigger. And then I'm going to cut a random thickness about maybe 2 1/4. So I have that piece. Then I'm going to do the same with this. 5 3/8 or so. And then same with this, I'm going to do a random piece. This here has a tear. I'm going to cut that tear off. And I'll cut this at about 2 1/2. There. Okay. Okay. All right. I see Ange is having trouble with things. There. And there. This has a very rough edge, probably from, I bet it was in a paper pad, and you know how the very top, when you tear them off, leaves a little funky edge. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put this here. And we'll put the hat there. Okay. Let me get my tape. A little piece of this painter's tape. I'm going to stick it on my clothes first. There. Line this up on the bottom. Line this up on the top. And just put it like that. Flip it over. I'm going to put Scotch tape here. There. Carefully remove this as to not tear the paper. Then I'm going to fold it back and add some adhesive there. All right, True. Have fun lurking while you're working. Then I think I'm going to add some color to this card. First, I'm going to even up the sides, and I will cut this then to about 5 3/8-ish. There. Let's check it on the card base. Yes, that looks good. Then I just happen to have this. I want to add a splash of color to this. Yeah. Oh, I love it. This rainbow washi tape is not very sticky at all. So I'm going to add tape. Turn it over. Add some adhesive back here. Someone had given me this in a swap. I've used it before, and it is not sticky at all. Hardly at all. And so she's making dinner. She watches and smells so good. Roasted Brussels sprouts, baby broccoli and mushrooms, and rice and sesame tofu. Ugh. I don't like the broccoli. But I bet it smells good. I think anything Anne makes is delicious, though. Except broccoli. Okay. Except broccoli. I'm sorry. I'm one of the broccoli haters. Do you guys like? Tell us in the chat if you like broccoli. You'll eat the broccoli. I'm thinking of the other stuff. There we go. Yes. I won't eat the broccoli. All right. I'm going to do this hat here. I'm going to kind of put it a little bit like crooked. Welcome in, Michelle. You may have given me the swashi. It's gorgeous. I love it very much, but it's not very sticky. But if you add a little bit of tape, it works just fine. There's a lot of washi tapes that's not very sticky. So there, and then of course, someday when I print out my sentiments, I will put Happy St. Patrick's Day or something there in the bottom. All right. Last call for some adjectives. We need 3 of them. Michelle made roast pork today. It was good, but you don't want to scrub the roasting pan. Ugh. No, I'm with you on not scrubbing a pan. Welcome in, Diero. Now, Diero makes really good looking food. He posts it in various Discord servers I'm in, and he makes very fancy things. Very fancy foods. We had pork chops yesterday for dinner. Todd made pork chops, and I had leftovers for lunch today. It's probably 20 years old. It might be. I don't know. It's very thick. I don't know if the camera picks up. It is super thick, but it is, well, I guess it seems sticky on my finger. But it is not very sticky. I love it. I would love like a whole bunch. I see it does not like stick to. It's like I'll push it down. Oh, now it's going to call me a liar. Now it's going to be sticky, but it is not really sticky. I would love more. I don't know where to get it. I would love like a whole package of it. And Diera says, it's not fancy. It's stuff I cook in the air fryer. Well, your meals look very fancy. He's always got like vegetables and a dish and spices and things and stuff. All kinds of stuff. All right. Now we did number 1 and we did number 2. What are we going to do? How about number 3? Would that work there, though? No, that would not go. I need something. If I do number 3, I need something of that shape. Ooh, maybe that. I don't know. AC Moore, which is out of business now. Oh, man. Well, then I'm not going to ever get it. I like to eat, but I wouldn't call myself a chef. I like to eat too, but I am not a chef. I might just have to wing some of these because I don't know that any of these shapes are going to be good for many of these things. All right, let's just, I think, wing. How, this one I could do with this. Let's do this. This and this here. Because that'll go down in that corner. Number 8. Yeah. All right. Any adjectives? Last chance for adjectives. What if I did this as the background? And then I need double things. I'm thinking, can you hear or can you smell it burning in my head? I know what I could do. I know. I have an idea. I do. I'm going to cut this down. We're going to use this as the background. I have to make sure this is, you know, even on all 4 sides. I cannot assume that my stuff is even, of course. There. Okay. I have an idea for this. Do I want... I'm going to do gold and green. I think that... Yeah. I'm going to use these tapes. I was going to use glitter washi tapes, but I'm going to use these other ones instead. And I'll do gold and green next to each other. Okay, this is cool too. It is so thin that it picks up the background. The embossed background. So it looks like the tape is also embossed. And then I'm going to put this right up next to it as close as I can. This paper's very flimsy. It was some kind of packaging or something. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but you can kind of see the embossed background through it. Now, where's the end? Oh, this is going to take me until tomorrow. All right. Any other adjectives? I have 3: flowery, shimmery, and gold. I made that one really long. I got carried away. All right, Anne, let me look at yours. Let me look back up. I'm bad with reading things tonight. I keep missing Anne's. I feel bad. Unless it's not working. Let's see. I don't see them. Hang on. No. Okay, I'm sorry, Anne. I got flowery, shimmery, and golden. Savory, crunchy, and steamy. There, okay. I did not see those. Crunchy, steamy. I wonder if YouTube is being weird, because I scrolled back up and I don't even see them. And it is on live chat. I even reset it. Very weird. Remember that one time it was not letting us put in certain words, but I get a message when that happens. I bet YouTube is being glitchy tonight, Christine. If anybody else put in adjectives other than flowery, shimmery, golden, savory, crunchy, or steamy, put them in again, because those are the only ones I see. All right, so we have that. Put those away. Carefully put the tape on here. I'm going to put the tape on here. That paper is super thin. I don't want to tear the paper. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to trim. I put it too far down in the bottom left corner, but I'm going to trim around on the card just to make it even. There, so my white is even. Need a little more off that side. Okay, then we're going to put this big ol' shamrock down in the corner. And then this one here has 3 little pieces of bling. Let me get my bling, my green bling, of course. I'll go with this lighter. Oh, here's more of a medium. This is good. Yeah. Put this up in the top corner. There. Okay, so we have that card done. This isn't bad for not having real St. Patrick's Day embellishments. All right, let me pick some of these adjectives. Let's go with flowery, crunchy, and shimmery. Flowery, crunchy. Where's the second one? Crunchy, shimmery. Okay, now, thank you, Susan. Now I'm going to need, how about 5 more nouns? 2 of them are plural, 3 are regular. I'll use ones from the ones that we put in earlier. So put in a bunch more nouns. Now what? I got this guy and I got this girl and they're really cute. This is also cute. And of course I have to do Happy St. Patrick's Day. I have to do those things. I wonder with this Happy St. Patrick's Day, this has dark green. It would probably go pretty good with this paper. I also like the leprechaun sitting on top of the pot of gold also. All right. I see this, Anne. Soy sauce. Soy sauce. Garlic. Oh, she's cooking. Garlic, ginger, tofu, rice. It's making my mouth water. All right. Which is my smaller piece? Neither one of them is small. Now this doesn't have a white background. It has more of a beige color background. So I think I will use the beige color card because, do you know why? Because I can. And do I have a cool sketch that would work with this humongous thing? It's going to take up most of the card. I don't know that a sketch is even going to work. Yes, we could do number 12. Even though that's bigger than it. But we'll kind of get the idea. Yeah. All right. Going to kind of use that for a kind of a guide. It's not going to be exact. So I need to cut this at 4 1/4. Or 4 1/8 rather, sorry. By 5 3/8-ish. Let's see how this works. I need a little bit more off that edge. And let's take a little bit more even. And a little more off the side. Just so a little more of that tan shows. Okay. Then we have this big ol' honkin' piece. What color do I want to put that on? Should I? No. 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 Gold? Yes. Maybe gold. Yours are, what did you do, Michelle? I need to know. I haven't been to my post office box in forever. All right, let's put this on gold. I'm going to put this, try to make it straight. That looks pretty straight. We could do, okay, yeah, I'll get my Easter. Easter's coming up soon. When is Easter this year? Soon, in like 6 weeks from last week. What, the beginning of April? I can't remember. I have Easter and spring kits, so yeah. We can do Easter next week. You're always in need of men's birth. Oh, yes, for sure. I'm not going to mat this on a second thing because I'm going to run out of card real estate. See how this one here is matted twice. I'm going to leave it just like that. And then I will put some sort of ribbon or something across the bottom here. That's not long enough. April 5th. That's not gonna work. It's gonna compete. It's the day after your birthday. Excellent. I almost don't want to cover up that green. Oh, do I have clear green? I do. Where is it though? I have a clear green ribbon. If only I can find it. Oh, that's not it. Oh, it's a green organza ribbon. Where is it? I don't want to cover this up. I might just leave it. But I should put something down there. This does look, maybe it is the dark paper. You're right. You're right. I don't want to cover up these little shamrocks because it's the only place they show up on the card. But if I can find my sheer ribbon, hold on. Let me move this big thing out of the way. Where are you? I see this sheer ribbon every time I don't want it. But when I want it, like now, I can't find it. Do you guys do the same thing? Do you have something you see all the time, and then when you want it, you can't find it? Oh man, it's making me so mad. Everything is falling. I found it, I think. Yes, here it is. Yes, I'm going to use this. It doesn't show up a lot. Do you get a lot of snow? Yes. We got a couple inches today. A few inches today. So this is this neat green organza ribbon, and it will show up really cool in person. It just won't overpower the background paper. It may not show up so good on the camera. Todd shoveled before he went to work this morning, and then when I got up, I had to shovel again. Yeah, this will be good. You didn't get any part of snow in your part of North Carolina, but tomorrow you're headed to the mountains for a medical appointment, and they got snow. Oh, be careful driving. For sure. Okay, I don't want to put tape there because I don't want it to show through the ribbon. So I just taped it to the back. It snowed a lot here yesterday and overnight. I shouldn't say a lot, a few inches, but it should melt tomorrow though. This is lumpy on the back, so it was really hard to put tape on it. It's lumpy because this has dimension. I'm going to add tape to this, since I don't think the tape went on evenly. Oh, this tape is driving me crazy tonight. It's not even going on my flat, even thing. Why? Why? I am live. Doesn't it know? I can't cut this piece out. I can't edit this out of the video. Stupid tape dispenser. You were off today, but you have to go in tomorrow and do not want to go. I hear ya. I never want to go. After a long weekend especially, it is hard to go back to work. All right, get all that excess tape off. There. So we have that. I need to put some sort of an embellishment there. And let me see. Let me pick some of these nouns. Did I miss anybody else's nouns? I have the soy sauce ones. Those were the last ones I saw from Anne. The part that glows in the dark is just the white on the outside outline. So like just the outline of the white, like this has a lot of white. The only ones that glow are the outer layer, outline layer. So the shape of them will glow. I wish more of it glowed, would glow. Whatever, I don't know. Glue is not past tense of glown. Glue, would glow. Wood glue, that's a whole different product. I'm looking for something to put there. How about a button? I only need one this time. Here we go. That's the first one that I have. I think I like this one better. Or, no, I'll go with that one. Okay. Yeah, these are really cool. I got them on Amazon. They're linked in my storefront. I also put a link in, I think I put them in the, in the Facebook group as well, and in the Discord. Pretty sure. Possibly. I do not know. I wish more of it glue. I'm going to look at that quote later and I'll be like, what the heck was I even talking about? I know. I wish more of it glue. Okay, there. And this could be a manly card, for sure. Did you see this one, True? I know you had to lurk. The hat. And then there's that one. And that one. That could be a, yeah, you're right. That could be a manly card. Absolutely. Yeah, I thought you'd like the hat. And so the white on the outer portion, glue. It sounds like I'm saying glue, Glue. You know, the thing that you shouldn't sniff. Or you should not eat glue. I mean, if you choose to eat glue, it is on your own. You're doing it at your own risk. All right. Now what, you guys? What now? I do like that on the gold. True, don't you have an emote that looks almost like this? I saw your quotes, Ange. I did see that. You're making fun of my glue. I said I'm gonna look back and see that someday and be like, what was I even talking about? I know that is almost identical to your emote. As when I was making them, I thought of you. True has the cheers emote. Like that. Oh, this would go. This. But I would have to do it this way and not that way. Number 3. Yeah. The flat one. Yes, it won't stick to my flat thing. Or something like that. I did. I saw that. I seen it with my own eyes. I seen it. Ooh, that's going to be good. I think that would be very nice. Oh, there's 2 colors there. Ooh, I could do half of one and half of the other. You like that? The cross, the Celtic cross. Yeah. And then I need something to put that on. Nope. Maybe. I better cut this square before I use it on something and ruin whatever I'm doing. Because it is not. It's the other half of that one that it is not. It is not square. And I'm going to mess up another card with it. I just know it. There. Okay. It's not big enough to use for that piece. That would look good. But I think I want a solid color. Solid. That's not going to work. Not exactly. Let me see if I can get a green piece of glitter paper. That's not glitter paper. Where's my green glitter paper? All right. That's very good. Would this be a better size? Yes. That's almost perfect. Yes, this is going to be very good. Let me get a card base. I keep looking at your message, Ange, and I thought it said, I keep thinking it says Crocs. I like the Crocs too. All right, let me get these nouns in my story. I need some nouns. How many? I need 3 and 2. 3 regular and 2 plural. So let's do soy sauce. Soy sauce. Then I'm going to look back at the old ones too. Tote bag. Bed. And then I need 2 plural. Let's see. I'm going to switch it out. I'm going to put garlic. No. Garlic is 1. Yes. No. Garlic as the non-plural. And beds as the plural, since garlics doesn't sound right. And then hugs. Oh, I need 1,000,000 plural nouns. Hugs. I thought I only needed 2. Ceramic coasters. And 1 more plural noun. Ballots. All right. Oh, I need another plural noun. How the heck many do I need? Did I put hugs? I did. Hugs, ballot, ceramic coasters, cupboards. All right, I think I got all the nouns. Next, we need an adverb, which is a word that describes an adjective, a verb, or another adverb. It usually ends in ly. I got to get my fancy scissors. Let me get my fancy scissors. These are this shape of a scissor. Back in the old days, we used to use these scissors a lot. Then, okay. How many inches is this? 2 inches. So I'm going to cut this at 2 inches. Cut to a fiat. Wait. Oh, the fiat. Yes, I see. So we have this. We have this. We have that, and then a piece of ribbon across the top. Yeah. I'm going to carefully place these together. I don't have any room for error because I cut the paper exactly. Normally I would overlap it a little bit. There. I hope that fits. Yeah, that'll work. All right, is this going to behave? No, you know what? I'm going to just put it on the card. It is not behaving today. Ange drives a Fiat. Fiats are cute little cars. Okay. Then we have that. Oh, it needs a piece of ribbon. I should have put the ribbon on before I glued this down. But, of course, I didn't. I didn't do it. So maybe we will use tape. Oh, how about something gold? I think we need something gold to go with this. Yeah. You don't drive a Fiat. Okay. So we have that. Oh, I like the way this is turning out. I should have stuck this down first because now it's lumpy. Well, now the tape's working, so we're good. It worked that time. And we'll put this gold across the top. All right. Let me put it down one more time so it's a little straighter. There. And I don't know what the Mad Lib says, but I'm going to use flawlessly as my adverb if nobody picks one. Now this has a flower up at the top. I do have flowers. Let me look and see if I have any small embellish. Alan had one there. I don't see one from Alan. I think it's crazy that I'm missing so many things. I'm missing things from Anne. Quickly. Okay. I will do quickly. Thank you. I don't see it at all. And I am so sorry. I don't know why. It's stupid. It's got to be a YouTube glitch. I don't know. It is crazy. All right. The last word, I think with the last word we need, yep, is a part of the body. YouTube must be glitchy today. I don't think I've ever had this much trouble seeing words. These are very big flowers. Let's see. I saw nostril. I saw it. Nostril. That one is almost like the opposite of this flower. Is almost like the negative print of that. I'm going to go with that. I think it looks really cool. Anne, I saw your nostril. I saw your nostril. Or is it Alan's nostril? Whose nostril am I seeing? It shows me the nostril. It doesn't show me anything else. I hope it was clean. I saw everyone's nostril. Everyone's. I bet all the kids are back there going, nostril, nostril. Okay. I do have a change in my schedule this week for streaming. Wednesday night, 7 o'clock, actually 6:45. I normally stream that time anyway. I am going to be doing a music stream because I am in a raid train on Twitch. So same time, just a few minutes early, and it's music. I've been doing no promises on cleanliness. I've been doing Animal Crossing on Wednesdays. I wonder if I have a bigger golden bling. Let me look at my multicolor. I think I have some larger pieces in this multicolor box. I do, but I don't have gold. I want gold. And I want this color gold. I'm going to go with this smaller size then. There. I like that a lot. I think it brings out the gold and the green and all the different colors. And it has the the decorative edge that is the same as that, but sideways. I didn't plan it that way. It just happened. Happened to be that way. I mean, I could say, yeah, I planned it that way, but I didn't. It was just random. Okay. We have that. Number 3, back. You go back in there. Let me see. Let me see. Didn't I have a whole bunch of other embellishments? I think I did. Here they are. These were the cards I made last week. I have a bunch of scrap paper. I just realized. Oh, I have all these stickers. I totally forgot about all of these things. And all of those. These papers. I better get to mailing my cards. I know, I have a lot. I have a lot. These are all last week's that I haven't done anything with yet, of course. You know, I should put some in an Etsy store. Some in Etsy and then maybe mail some. It might be a little late. Maybe not too late to put some in an Etsy store. I forgot I had these. I was so excited for all the glow-in-the-dark things. The cat is really cool and the dog is really cool. I love this. Happy-go-lucky. That is really cool too. And I love that. I love that. I love too many of these. Some of these I could put on the inside of cards too. That's really cool. Some people mail them late. Yep. They do. Like that could go on the inside of one of the cards. Happy St. Patrick's Day. All right, let's see. What inspires me? I've got such cool paper. I think something rainbow with a rainbow, even though the rainbow is not rainbow. I might just make it up as I go. I like that. I like both rainbows, but I like that it says happy-go-lucky. That is cool. And this rainbow. So, let's see. So we're going to go rainbow here. Maybe that behind it. I was thinking of something with these, but they would not fit. Or what else do I have for paper? I think I will do, this is kind of cool though too. Oh, and it says luck and stuff. You can see the words luck and lucky. Maybe that. Let's do that. Michelle says, I got a set of vinyl stickers from Amazon that were book themed for when I make bookmarks out of scraps. Scored a perfect one that I used for Lily's retreat letter. Oh, nice. It had a deer on a book in the woods, and her high school mascot is Bambi. Very cool. Very cool. I'm going to go with this like that and like that. This is going to go here. This is all about luck themed. And I have to decide maybe gold, because you know there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Okay, let's see. I'll send you the card. Some people do mail them late. You are correct. All right. 5 3/8-ish. There. Let's see. We'll go here. I'm going to put this kind of behind it. Oops, I want this side. I sent you, Michelle. Oh, okay. Excellent. I will look at it later. All right. I need to check my post office box. Hopefully this coming weekend. I meant to last weekend, but I did not get around to it. There. This is going to be card sketch number 1. Again, because it's my favorite. Especially when you have small scraps of paper. It works really well. All right, I'm going to trim that side just so it's perfectly even. And this side, I will also trim. I'm just going to put a little bit of this tape kind of right there, just so it lays flat. Use a lot of goodies Angela sent to me. That's right, she sent you a really big box of goodies. That's awesome. That didn't even... No tape went on there at all. That's better. Okay, and then we're going to put this here, but I'm going to put gold. Let's do glitter. I haven't used glitter tape today. There. It was a small box. I just packed it. All right. Yeah, yes, this is gonna work. All right. All right. We have this lucky card. Lucky Ducky. I like it. I love these vinyl stickers. I got these at a big thing from Amazon. They are very inexpensive. There. Put these back in here. I forgot I had all of these things. I wasn't thinking about them. All right. Now, this whole bag was off to the side. I will use nostril. I'm gonna use Anne's nostril. I sure hope it's clean. Let me know which one is your favorite. There's two versions of card sketch number 1. How does this open? There. We'll do it like that. All right. Excellent. We have those. Let me get my Mad Lib. We will read it. Then we'll find somebody to raid. Don't blow too hard. That's right. Got any tissues? I have this nostril over here to clean up. You're right. They are inexpensive and useful. I love them. Nostril. I have a bunch of peacock ones that I orders. Middle top and right top. Those two. I love that one. I think that came out really cute. The silver one and the happy-go-lucky. Excellent. I think they were fun. I really wanted to use a lot of these diamond painting things. And then, of course, I love the happy-go-lucky sticker. All right. So here is the Mad Lib. And then we'll find somebody to redirect to or to raid. Michelle likes that one. Very cool. Thank you. Thank you. All right, here we go. Since we had snow today, I picked this Mad Lib. This is Rules for a Snowball Fight. So here we go. The Flowery Winter Games Committee does not recognize snowball crunching as an official ashtray. Nevertheless, it has established rules and tater tots for athletes who want to throw icy beds at one another. Contestants can toss only one voting sticker at a time and from a distance of not less than 25 hugs away. Aiming at a nostril is not permitted. If anybody is hit below the curtain, that person automatically wins. Loading a snowball with heavy ceramic coasters or solid ballots is quickly forbidden. Snowball tampering will result in crunchy penalties or rejection from the soy sauce. All cupboards must wear shimmery gear that protects their eyes, as well as their tote bag and garlic. You cannot aim at the nostril. It is not permitted, Michelle. I mean, Anne, it is not permitted. Michelle wants tater tots. Yes. Do not aim anything. Watch out for the judgy soy sauce. I know. Rejection. It will reject you. You may get a crunchy penalty and be rejected from the soy sauce. That's hilarious. I think that was kind of cool because it goes along with the Olympic Games that we have recently been watching. So very cool. Very cool, fun, and we've had snow. So don't hit anybody in the nostril, please. Yes, it was very funny. It came out great. I think it came out really funny. And snow, and yes. Oh, snow, snow, snow. All right, let me see. Let me see who we're going to redirect to. I have to go here. Let's see if there's anybody crafty on that will allow me to redirect to their direction. Let's see. I got to go to here. It's a lot of work to redirect. Add. All right, let's see. It is, I think, true. It is a new feature. Yes, we can redirect to another stream. Let me type in here craft and do a search. But it doesn't work very well, true. The person has to have redirects on. So if any of you stream on YouTube, be sure you turn it on and allow people that are not subscribed to you to redirect to you. That way, new people can find you. I see a crafter on. And I have a video that explains how to do it, true, if you are interested. We're going to go visit Rose Crafts. They're making friendship bracelets. It's the only crafter I see that will allow me to redirect to them. That happens to be live. I did all the diamond painting, yes. I did them over the past couple weeks. Yep. So each one of these cards took a long time to make. All right, so here we go. We're going to go to Rose Crafts. Friendship bracelet design. Okay, let's do it. We'll make a new friend. You just come here directly. Yeah, if you're subscribed to people, you should get a notification when they go live, but it is hard to find other channels that are live, like randomly. We're going to make a new friend. That's right, Michelle. If you guys know any YouTubers that do go live, let them know about the redirect. And I can send an email. Yeah, all of these I've done over the past couple weeks, Michelle. when I watch Twitch or watch YouTube or whatever, and it takes me a long time. I do a couple a day. I don't like do them all in a day. But yeah, they're fun. It's just kind of a mindless activity that I can just sit there and do that. And, you know, sit there and have something to do. Sometimes I color, sometimes I play games on my phone, and sometimes I do stuff like this. All right, so when I end stream, it is going to show up at the top. We are going to so-and-so's place. So I think you might have to click yes that you want to go. Just go in and say hi, and we'll make a new friend. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe to their channel. It's free. And then, yeah, here we go. All right, you guys, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you very much. I'll try to remember to do Easter cards next week. That's a great idea, Michelle. And then maybe we'll do then after that, maybe Mother's Day cards and then Father's Day mail cards, that sort of thing coming up. So I know it's hard to think of masculine cards, but yeah, I've got some things in the back of my head. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Ange and Christine, my awesome moderators. Thank you guys for playing along with the Mad Lib. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the cards, and have a fantastic week. And until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.